Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a book haul. I have collected quite a few books over the last few months, so I thought I'd share them all with you today as I do have quite a good number of them to show you now. The first book I'm going to show you I've actually already read, and there's another book in this list as well that I am currently reading, so I'll let you know what they are when we get to them. So the first book that I've already read is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. I absolutely adored this book. This is about a little boy called Connor, and he is having nightmares. I don't want to tell you what it's about in case you've not read it or you've not seen the film, but he's having nightmares anyway, and one night this monster comes to his window, but this monster he's not scared of. He's actually pretty calm when the monster turns up, to be honest with you, but this monster is there to help him anyway. It's sort of guide him through this difficult time that Connor is going through. And that difficult time is what he's having nightmares about, but like I said, I don't want to say because I think it's better not knowing much when you go into this book. This is a stunning book anyway. I give it 5 stars. I absolutely adore this book, so I definitely recommend it. And also, if you haven't seen the film, I definitely recommend the film as well because I thought it was a really good adaptation. The next book I have is Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee, and this is the sequel to Kill a Mockingbird, and it is set 2 decades after To Kill a Mockingbird. I read To Kill a Mockingbird, I think it was 2 years ago, and I really enjoyed it. And I think I might have to reread it again just before I read this one, because just to sort of refresh my memory, that kind of thing. But Scout from To Kill a Mockingbird is now all grown up in this book, and she comes back to her home from living in New York. I'm guessing she's living in New York, but she returns anyway to home, and she starts discovering these sort of family secrets and things, and there is childhood memories that come back to her, and this all sort of makes these characters, especially Scout, doubt the assumptions that were made and the values and things of what happened in To Kill a Mockingbird. So I'm excited how the two link and how this one develops the first story, but I do think I should read To Kill a Mockingbird again just to make sure that I remember everything. The next book I have to show you I'm currently reading, and that is Happy Mum, Happy Baby by Giovanna Fletcher. I am loving this book. I just started this book yesterday, I think it was, and I'm already on to page 131, so I'm flying through this book really. I can't wait to read more of it. I'll probably read more after I finish this video. But this is a non-fiction book, and this is a true in-depth account of Giovanna's pregnancy with Buzz and Buddy, and through her pregnancy and the labour and bringing up her 2 little boys. And these aren't twins, by the way, these boys. I made that sound like she had twins. They're not twins, there is an age gap between them. But it is so lovely, and I love Giovanna's writing anyway, so it was nice to see her non-fiction writing because I've read all of her fiction books, but it's been lovely to see how she writes non-fiction, and she is so honest throughout this. This is what I've noticed so far. She is very honest. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. Like, you get a lot of these books about motherhood and everything that, you know, there's perfect ways to be a parent and all this, and it's like, no, there's not. And she's like, there's not, I'm just winging it, that kind of thing. She's pretty much said she is winging motherhood, which is true in all cases. There is no such thing as a perfect parent, and that's something that I need to sort of get rid of my fear of, because I have never been bothered about having kids, but it's something that I'm coming to terms with as to why I've never been bothered now. So it's actually kind of good reading this book. I'm not saying that I'm going to read this book and then want children, because it's probably not going to happen. What was that? I have no idea. I think someone just fell in my room. But yeah, like I said, it is so in-depth. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. She is very honest throughout. I'm actually only up to page 131, like I said, which is quite far through. But she's been talking about everything, like literally everything. Like how she went into labour, about breastfeeding, all that kind of thing. Like, she doesn't care. She just sort of writes in. And so some of the time she's like, is this too much information? But it's perfect to do that because it's real. It's real and it's raw, and she's really telling it how it is. So yeah, I absolutely love this book so far, and I can't wait to finish it. The next book I have is the one I've seen a lot on BookTube. It's very, very popular here on BookTube, but I've never got around to reading it, so I thought I'd pick it up, and that is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. And this is about a girl called Maddie who is allergic to the world, basically, and she can't go outside. She's not been out of the house for 17 years, and so she is pretty much housebound. She can't go anywhere. She's just like a bubble because she is allergic to everything. But there is this boy next door called Ollie, and he wants to change that. He wants to try and get her out of the house. What is moving in my room? Something's freaking me out. I have no idea what it is. Something keeps moving in my room. I'm gonna have to investigate that after this. So yeah, there's this boy called Ollie, and he wants to get her out of the house. He doesn't want her to be housebound, and I'm guessing there's probably some kind of romance going on in this. I'm not sure, but I'd guess that's what I'd say. I've heard pretty good things about this one, and also about her other book as well, so I will probably end up picking up that after I've read this one, but who knows. I hope to get around to this one pretty soon. I'm kind of in the mood for this at the minute. And the next book I have is another book I've heard bits about but not too much about, and that is The Light Between Oceans by, who is this by? M.L. Stedman. And like I said, I've not heard loads about this, but I have heard some quite good reviews, so I decided to pick it up because it was on the buy one get one half price anyway, and I was thinking, I've heard quite good things about this one, so I'm going to pick it up. So all I know is that a boat is washed up on this lighthouse keeper's island, and in the boat there is a dead man and also a baby that's crying. And there is this couple called Tom and Izzy, I think, and they end up having to make the decision on what to do in this circumstance that they've been put in. Apart from that, I really don't know much else, so I'm excited to read this. I don't know when I'll get around to this one because I'm not sure I'm fancying this kind of read just yet, but I'll get around to it at some point this year, and I'll let you know what I think of it when I do get around to it. But if you have any thoughts on this one, actually, I'm intrigued to know your kind of opinions on this as well, because like I said, I've heard little bits, but not too much. So if you've read this, just let me know what you think of it without spoilers. And the final book I have in this book haul is a book that is getting hugely hyped at the minute, and I heard about it and I was like, this is something I really feel like I need to read, and read soon as well. So I decided to pick it up, and that is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. I have heard nothing but amazing things so far about this book. This is based on the Black Lives Matter movement, and it's about a girl called Star who ends up witnessing her friend's death. I think it's a policeman that shoots her or something, but like I said, I don't really want to know much more, to be honest. I want to go into this quite blind, and I'm excited. I really am excited about this in a like weird way, because obviously it's a hard-hitting book, so I'm not excited in the thing sort of in the way like, this is going to be such a good book, I'm so happy about it. It's like, it's not that kind of read, it's more of a, it's going to make me think kind of book, and I love books that make me think, so this is one I definitely want to get around to very, very soon. So that is it for my book haul. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. All of my social media links are, as always, in the description below. If you want to leave any opinions on any of these books in the comments, feel free to. Just make sure you don't put any spoilers. I don't want to be spoiled about anything, but definitely leave your opinions on what you thought of them. That's it for today, and I will see you in my next video very, very soon. Bye!